You gotta hear what Joe Rogan was saying about these fires just a few months ago.
I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean. And there's not a thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA, and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it.
He goes on to talk about how just 40-mile-per-hour winds could set thousands of acres on fire simultaneously, and there's literally nothing that anyone can do about it. Just when we thought things were slowing down, there's a new fire in the Hollywood Hills over West Hollywood. Look at this video that Jeff Wittek took from his apartment in West Hollywood. This is right over like the main part of Hollywood. That's terrifying. This is the fire from Jeff's video. Look at the surrounding area. There's no fires nearby. That means that a couple of embers came from a fire in the distance and started this massive fire. I know it looks small there, but like you saw it in the video, it is a huge fire over the main part of Hollywood. I can't even begin to imagine what it must feel like for the people that live in those hills, not knowing if they should or shouldn't evacuate. Because if you've ever been in those hills, you would know that they're like super small, narrow, like hard to navigate, curvy roads, and if everyone had to evacuate at once, they could literally get trapped up there. I would hope that people that are being affected by this in California aren't watching this video, but if you are for some reason, I really hope that you're taking precautions, you're taking this seriously, and please get to safety. Another wildfire spread over to Studio City, and it has people asking questions.
This is a completely separate part of town. We are in the San Fernando Valley on the Studio City side, kind of right at the edge of Studio City and Sherman Oaks, I would say. And this fire is going really, really good.
Mind you, this one is like right next to the Phase House. It's right next to Universal Studios, and this thing is spreading to multiple buildings in the area very quickly. This Studio City one wasn't even reported until this house was completely burnt down. It has hundreds of people on Twitter asking questions and saying stuff like this. This news reporter on Twitter said that it's absolutely chaos and there's no end in sight. I'm pretty sure the people in Studio City have already been evacuating, but look what it's causing. Every single street is just brake lights. Reports describe apocalyptic scenes with brake lights stretching for blocks as people try to escape. Cars are trapped in all directions. Firefighters are battling 6 active wildfires. Make that 7 now with the Studio City one. Look at the acres on the first couple of fires, and then look at the new one in the Hollywood Hills. It's only 20 acres. The videos that I saw coming from West Hollywood already looked scary enough, and that's only 20 acres of the Hollywood Hills. Imagine if they can't contain it. Police are now saying that the fire in the Hollywood Hills was started on purpose. Listen to this.
Suspect was detained over in Woodland Hills area by citizens.
So someone purposely set the Kenneth fire?
At this time, that's what we believe, yes.
We've even detained a suspect, this guy right here, and even more cases of arson in LA are being reported. The health scientist Andrew Huberman literally got a video of people starting a fire in Santa Monica. And I can't find them right now, but I've also seen multiple other videos of like homeless people setting fires in LA as well. And they're definitely gonna invest this Studio City fire now. This one was like reported out of the blue. We didn't even know about it until this house was already completely burnt down. And this is the one that had so many people asking questions on the internet. They're assuming that 900 acres have been burned by this Hollywood fire, and I'm thinking when they get the official numbers, it's gonna be a lot more than that. We haven't even like felt the scope of how devastating these fires actually are yet. Like, this comparison is nuts. The Palisades fire would have burned down the entirety of Manhattan, and there's another one that's the exact same size, and a couple more that are like half the size of it too. I'm just wondering how many more of these fires were set on purpose, because some of them just don't make that much sense.